We're here today at the Beaverbrook Golf Club. It's based near Leatherhead. It's on the site of the Cherkley estate, previously owned by Lord Beaverbrook. The developers here are Longshot Cherkley Court, who've been working on this project now for the better part of 10 years in terms of procuring the land and getting the relevant planning permissions achieved. We're actually, as Topsport, supplying materials into DMK Golf, which is David McKay Kidd, who's a globally renowned golf course architect, and he also has a subsidiary construction firm here as well. Yeah, Topsport have been working with DMK here for the better part of 18 months since DMK won the contract to design and construct the golf course.
My name is Casey Cranbuell, and I'm a Senior Design Associate at DMK Golf Design, and I'm also the site manager here at Beaverbrook Golf Course. For us, design criteria changes from site to site, but here at Beaverbrook, they wanted nothing less than the highest standard of greens in the country, or in Europe, really. Fine creeping bent grass greens was sort of the only option for us, and to do that, we needed the very best greens and tee construction we could possibly have. So for us, that means a USGA specification, and finding a sand and a gravel that works for us.
The construction materials here have been sourced and produced specifically for the build here. The gravels, the drainage gravels, the straight sands, and the blended root zone products are all produced to a high specification, the United States Golf Architects recommendations, which involves an awful lot of pre-testing and pre-production work. This gravel here has been produced at Shepperton Quarry. Topsport have spent a number of years developing the product and the grade that's required for these drainage purposes on the construction of the greens and tees here at Cherkley Court. The gravel here, to all intents and purposes, has been designed specifically for this job. There are requirements in the grading at 2mm and 1mm that have to be satisfied. That's to ensure that there's no fine materials going down into the perforated pipe to ensure that water runs away from the greens freely so they get maximum play. We're here on the 13th green at Beaverbrook Golf Course. We're now placing the Topsport USGA root zone that's been produced at Kingsley Quarry. The makeup of the root zone is a fully classified sand produced at the pit in Hampshire. It's then subsequently blended with a specific sphagnum peat, which is imported in from Ireland. That material gives us a growing medium with very precise physical properties. Both the gravel and the root zone have been designed so that they're compatible with one another. That's to say that the root zone will sit on top of the gravel without percolating down through it, which can cause problems in the future for drainage. This has taken a serious amount of resource at both Kingsley and at Shepperton to ensure that they both adhere to the bridging criteria of the USGA spec. Since the start of this project, we've imported in the region of 5,000 tonnes of this gravel, and there's probably a further 2,000 to 3,000 tonnes just to complete. And the total amount of root zone that will be placed on top of it is in excess of 15,000 tonnes.
For us, it's not just about the product, it's also about the supply chain and dealing with vendors that we trust and believe in and that we know can be partners in our projects, and not just about the final product. The final product in the end was fabulous. Some of the best USGA sand we've ever dealt with, consistent and really exactly what we're after. And Tarmac Topsport has been, the best partner we could ask for on the job. They've been our biggest vendor, and the supply chain that they've provided has been fantastic throughout.